Have you ever noticed that when people talk about family love, your body doesn't react the way it's supposed to? You sit there listening to stories about unconditional bonds, about missing home, about calling parents just to hear their voice, and you feel neutral. Not angry, not bitter, just distant. Maybe you go home for holidays and count the hours until you can leave. Maybe you don't feel the urge to share your wins with them. Maybe when you think about your family, it feels more like history than connection. And the hardest part isn't the distance. It's the guilt, because somewhere deep down you've wondered, why don't I feel what everyone else seems to feel? We are taught that love for family is automatic, that it's biological, that blood guarantees attachment, but psychology tells a different story. Attachment isn't built by DNA, it's built by emotional attunement. A child forms deep bonds when they consistently feel seen, soothed, safe, and understood. When distress is noticed and responded to, the nervous system relaxes. Over time, warmth grows naturally. But when those emotional moments are inconsistent, dismissed, or ignored, the system adapts differently. Not everyone who feels distant from family experienced dramatic trauma. Sometimes the story is quieter. You had food, you had shelter, maybe even opportunities, but emotionally something was missing. Conversations stayed surface level. Your feelings were minimized or corrected. You learned early that being low maintenance made life smoother, so you stopped reaching, you stopped expecting, you became self-contained. That self-containment may still be with you today. Attachment styles help explain this. Some children in emotionally unpredictable homes become anxious. They cling harder. Others become avoidant. They turn inward. They rely on themselves. They don't expect comfort, so they don't seek it. If you don't feel love toward your family now, you may have been the child who learned that independence felt safer than vulnerability. Your distance might not be rejection. It might be protection your nervous system perfected long ago. Love requires vulnerability, and vulnerability requires safety. If expressing needs once led to criticism, silence, or emotional confusion, your body learned to guard itself. That guard can feel like numbness in adulthood. You might still show up, you might fulfill duties, you might even care about their well-being, but inside, the warmth doesn't flow easily, and you can't force warmth. The body doesn't respond to should, it responds to safety. Culture adds another layer. In many families, loyalty is sacred. Gratitude is expected. Questioning emotional closeness can feel like betrayal. So when your inner reality doesn't match the script, shame creeps in. You start judging yourself instead of understanding yourself. But here's the shift. Love is not commanded by obligation. It grows where your nervous system feels understood. Blood creates relation. Emotional safety creates connection. Sometimes the distance is tied to roles you had to play. Maybe you were the mature one, the mediator, the quiet strength during chaos. When a child becomes the emotional support system for adults, love gets tangled with responsibility. As an adult, being around family might activate vigilance instead of softness. You feel alert, not relaxed. Warmth requires rest. And if your body never learned to rest there, it makes sense that closeness feels muted. For some, emotional shutdown became the coping strategy. When feelings were overwhelming or consistently dismissed, the mind learned to mute them. Over time, that muting can become automatic in that specific environment. It doesn't mean you can't love. It means your system selectively turns down intensity where it once felt unsafe. You might notice you feel deeper connection with friends or partners. That doesn't make you disloyal. It shows that your body attaches where it feels emotionally met. There are costs to this pattern. Holidays can feel isolating. Conversations can feel performative. You might question your own capacity for love, but there are strengths too: emotional independence, strong boundaries, the ability to differentiate yourself from pressure. The very adaptation that created distance may also have built resilience. Your nervous system did not malfunction. It adjusted to what it experienced. And adaptation is intelligent, even when it carries loneliness. If you don't feel love for your family, the way others describe it, that does not automatically mean you are cold or broken. It may mean your system learned early that emotional closeness there was complicated, inconsistent, or unsafe. And instead of collapsing, you adapted. The real question isn't, what's wrong with me? It's, what did my system learn? There are many ways to be wired, many ways to connect, many ways to care. Your experience may not match the cultural picture of family love, but it still has logic. It still has history, and it still deserves compassion. If this topic feels unspoken in your life, know that you are not the only one quietly carrying it. Your emotional truth does not make you less human, it makes you aware. And awareness is not cold, it is dignified.